Hello guys, and welcome to another video here, and in this video I'm going to be walking you through how to download the Windows Server 2025 and how to install it here on the VMware workstation. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is just come over to your Windows. As you can see, previously I had already searched it, so you can just say Windows Server 2025 download, and you just search that. So once you search that, you'll be able to see the Windows Server 2025 evaluation center. So you can just click on any of them, they will take you right to the page. So over here now we are going to scroll down to this part. You can read over all this, but the most important thing is also take a look at the requirements, the system requirement. If you're using the VMware PlayStation, that's fine, but you can also check out the requirements. So what you do is scroll back here and click on download ISO file. It will take you right to this page, but before you are able to download this, because you'll be given a 180-day trial period, you need to register for this trial. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up this. Once you fill it up and you're done, you click on download now. For the form is quite simple. You can just fill in your full name, your last name, and your email address. When it comes to the company name, you can just put your name as well, and for the company size, you can just select one. All right, once you're done, but if you have a company, you can just fill in the right details. Once you're done, scroll down and click on download. Great. Once you click on download, it now takes you right to this select your Windows Server download option. So you can download based off your language. Go straight right ahead to click on ISO download here. I'll click on this, and obviously, as you can see, it's downloading the ISO image right now. Once it's done, we can go right into installing it in our virtual machine. Okay, I actually already downloaded it already a couple of days back, so I'm going to just skip this part where it's downloading and head on to installing. Alright, now that we're done downloading, what we need to do next is to come here and create a new virtual machine, or you can click on file and click on new virtual machine, or you can just click Ctrl N. Once you click on create new virtual machine, you come over here, you leave it on typical, which is recommended. You click on next. Over here we're going to select I will install the operating system later. Usually I figured if you install the disk image right away, usually has some issues. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, just click on I will install the operating system later. Now click next. Over here we are downloading Microsoft, we are installing Microsoft Windows, so we select Windows, and in version we scroll down here and select Windows Server 2025, and then we click on next. Over here is going to say what's going to be the virtual machine name. We want to call this server the first server, and I'll put dash and just call it 2025 just to give it a nice name there. And then location, this should always be a location where it will save all the files, and you can select whichever place you want for it. Next, I'll click on next. The virtual machine hard disk, you can allocate as much space depending on how often or what you're using this for. So in this case, I'll just leave this for 50. You can put more or less. And then I'm going to select store virtual disk as a single file. Then I'll click next. Over here we're done. If you click finish, it will take you to the page, but I still want to customize hardware, which you can do later though. So click on customize hardware. Under the memory, I'm using this for quite a lot of things, so I might put this on 4 gig. For the processor, I'm going to leave it the way it is. Just leave it the way it is for me. You can add more cores and select a virtualization engine if you want, but I don't think I have that. So now under the new CD or the SATA, here is where we'll now use the ISO image that we downloaded. So we'll click on browse. Okay, and come straight to tools. This is where I kept it, under tools, and I'm going to select this right here. So once I've selected that, and then we're done. So we can click the network adapter, leave it on NAT, USB, just leave it that way, sound, display. So we're good. Click on close, then we'll click on finish. Now in case you mistakenly clicked on finish, you can always come here and edit virtual machine settings, the same thing. So you just click OK, and then we can power on this virtual machine. Let's click on that, click on OK here. So we're going to click a key here. Alright, so this happened before. Usually you have to be fast enough to click enter. So I allowed it to time out, and this is more or less the issue. So as you can see, I can't move my mouse, so just click on Ctrl Alt and you can be able to see your mouse button right there. So what we're going to do is, at this point, we just come back here, right click, click on power, and shut down this guest. When we shut it down, it takes us back to this page. Now we start and power the machine on, and then immediately starts, we're going to click on a key and it takes us into the boot machine. So I'm going to just click enter. Alright, so you have to try as fast as you can just to make sure you click enter, otherwise it will just time out. Okay. Alright, now it takes us to select a language. I'm going to language to install. I'll leave it at English. At the time, I'll also leave it at English, United States. So I'm going to click next here. It's asking you for the keyboard on input method. I'm going to leave it for US. I'm going to click next here. Now here it's asking you to select setup option, install the latest version of Windows Server or repair your PC. So if you had a previous one and had an issue, you can click on repair my PC, but I'm installing a totally new Windows Server, and then I'm going to agree. Everything will be deleted, including files, apps and settings. The files, app and settings will be deleted if you are not repairing your PC, so it's going to be completely new. So you click on next. So we're getting a few things ready. Now over here on the operating system, there are quite some differences here. So you see the standard evaluation is more or less CLI usage. There's no like the GUI, it doesn't have a GUI. So you would want to select Windows Server 2025 standard evaluation desktop experience or data center evaluation desktop experience. Now the data center is made, let's say you are using this server to manage a data center, a very large amount of database or files, or you're going to be doing a lot with it, so then you select the data center option. So for now we're going with the standard evaluation and then desktop experience, of course, and then hit next. Now it's doing its thing. Over here we need to accept. You scroll down or you read throughout this terms and conditions, and then we accept that. It says please wait, searching for disks. Okay, of course, if you recall, we selected 50 gig and that's what it's selecting right now, but it's not allocated yet. It's going to do that later, so we just leave that selected and hit next. Okay, now it's ready to install, and then we're going to click install. This might take quite a while, so it says it's going to restart several times
later.
Okay, as you can see, it's currently installing 0%, and it's going to restart a few times as well. Alright, so we're done here, and then at this point we need a password for the administrator account, and this way you're going to set a good password for the administrator account, and we enter the same password as well. Once you're done, you click on finish. It's going to finalize the settings, and there we go. So at this point I'm going to close this here, close this home page here, and over here you see Ctrl Alt Delete to actually log in, or you can come over here. You see this mark here, it's the automatic way, so you just hit on that and it takes you right here. So at this point I'm going to enter that password and hit enter. Obviously it looks like I'm just gonna accept this, send, then yeah, just accept that, and alright, as you can see we're good to go here. As you can see, the view is not compatible. I think it's due to my virtual machine here. Okay, so it's done downloading here, so I'm going to click on this and I'm going to run this. So yeah, usually if you don't have VMware tools installed, you get this kind of issue. So once you install it, I think that should resolve it. Alright, so we're going to install, yeah, I think it's done. Next, typical yes, and then click on install. You can skip this part. Actually we are done installing the Windows 2025 server. Usually if you have the same issue because you recently just installed the VMware 2 the VMware PlayStation, then you might have the same issue. All you need to do is to install the VMware 2s as we're doing right now. Perfect. As you can see, it's not even done installing the VMware 2s, and it automatically fits the screen. Alright, so basically, exactly, so basically this is the solution to it. Let's just restart here. Yes, so it's going to restart. Voila. So come back here and just control delete and type in our password again, hit enter, and that's it, guys. So yeah, but that's that for that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and ciao.